Holy shit. Welcome everyone to the YouTube Saints. I've got Scotch, Jeff's got buckets, and we're not apologizing for anything, no matter how much he breaks us tonight.
No
Jeff,
matter what. No matter what. No matter how much I broke the format with the god-awful noise problem through VLC. Son of a bitch.
Here's the thing, we have a lot of subscribers. This subscriber base, which I haven't looked, it's probably well over 20,000 at this point.
Oh,
but
it must be. It must be. I mean,
many...
we routinely get like 15,000 different people watching these things. We have to have that many.
The sheer number of networks who are trying to take this show and saying, what's this format thing? I haven't seen that since the days of Edward R. Murrow. Holy shit. Well, the fact is that we do have a significant robotic population. In fact, I'm told that the robots who live on Mars are huge fans of ours. They just have to catch the show. They're about 6 to 7 months out. Now, when they do, it's very important that we play the songs in the kind of binary that they understand. So I know in the name of inclusion that you are all very much in support of this.
Yeah, the beginning was just the bleep bloop communication to our overlord robot masters. No big deal. Boop 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 boop.
Exactly, and to that I raise a pint, and also to the pre-show $5 chat. What you will find what is the quintessential aspects of your life once your new leader has taken power. In the meantime, you just continue to praise her and tune in every week to this show.
Cheers to Skylar Knight. Cheers to Skylar Knight.
Let's talk about Quinn.
Yep, we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, it was Skylar Knight who gave us some money, but cheers to the Overlord Quinn, Supreme Leader.
We go. And by the way, I mean super chats. The larger the super chat, the better the cabinet appointment.
It's the sweeter the juice.
We can't be changing things up too much from the old way of doing things.
No.
Positions of power will still be bought and sold the way they are now. You'll just have a different poster above your mantelpiece.
That's right.
By law.
That's right.
So here's the Scotch. Here's to getting the show going. Shall we jump into it, or shall we procrastinate?
Real quick. What I do want to say a couple of words. Massive thanks to Rhino for this amazing Scotch that I'm drinking tonight. This is absolutely incredible. Bearing Cab can go fuck himself for sending me a glitter bomb in the mail. That's another one. And to my friend, I believe his name is Dr. Manhattan, who sent me this amazing Kekistan flag. I'm rocking it for you, buddy. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Real quick on the super chat, we got Crow. I'm gonna throw some money at this waiting screen as per usual. November Mind. Have Lacey Green on to talk about her and Chris getting shipped. Maybe.
We might have to avoid that conversation, as well as numerous conversations about what might or might not go down at VidCon. After all, I am planning a game of Never Have I Ever with her, and I'm going to show her how you lose.
And that's kind of like the thing is, VidCon is the game changer, man. It's never take a girlfriend to VidCon, man. So that's a free.
Even better.
That's a free advice.
MGTOWs out there, just don't have a girlfriend. Just don't dedicate yourself to fapping anime porn. You'll find that happy middle ground.
Damn right.
In the meantime, by the way, Bearing, I just saw you in the chat. Listen, we'd be happy to have you on the show one of these days, buddies. Let's schedule it for next week, and then we'll suddenly reschedule you. Yeah.
William Ambiant, Jeff and Wiz make my life better. Praise Kek and Chatelet, my dude. Stephen Kretz. Think y'all are adding a few extra zeros to what? I don't know. Let's jump right into the news.
White news? What?
White news. This is my favorite picture of Kathy Griffith that's ever existed. This one right here. That's great. That's amazing. Can you make that face?
I'm a little erect right now.
I gotta
look at the face. I gotta wait for the stream to catch up.
I identify as wrinkle sexual. I mean, it's in the my circle. It should be paused right there.
Nah, here's the thing. I can't afford teeth like that or a ginger like that. Well, I used to have a ginger like that, but she was prone to let's say missteps. Oftentimes she'd walk along, trip, and fall on someone else's dick. So, I'm not gonna say I've got a thing about redheads, but I've got some things about redheads.
I share the pain. It's a disability. It honestly should be recognized as a disability, I think.
Seriously, listen. I read a motorcycle from 1988. I do, and it's got original saddlebags, and they don't have nearly as many wrinkles as this woman's face.
I identify as a wrinkle sexual, so I mean I'm into this. This is like
saddlebag sexual. Put whatever you need into me on the way to where you're going, cowboy.
Let's not be ageist here. We are a family inclusive, family friendly show. That's why we never get demonetized.
Never, not even once.
Never
Holy
once.
Shit.
Never once.
I'm Kathy Griffin. I am really nervous right now. I've never done a press conference. I don't really know how they work. Feel free to jump in. And when I get nervous, I like make jokes, so I'm probably gonna like stumble and stuff.
She's gonna.
Don't worry, your
she's
jokes
gonna
will be
make some
terrible.
comments, and then we'll do questions. Okay.
Okay.
I sort of had a
Okay.
speech prepared.
So
Kathy
let
Griffin
her
looks
talk.
like a
notes are by the
transsexual Ronald
wayside. It's all
McDonald.
tough.
Wait. Oh, that's the best super chat ever. Crow. Kathy Griffin looks like transsexual Ronald McDonald. Oh my god.
I will drink to that. This stream's not gonna last long.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those shows, man. It's gonna be one of those shows.
Here's the thing: we're opening the show with Kathy Griffin, so if we're not doing shots the entire way through,
Well,
we're not doing it right.
it's not only just that, but like we set ourselves up for this tonight, guys. So you have to understand everybody out there who's watching, and we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We absolutely worship and adore you. We want to suck your dicks. But the thing is, we titled this show "No Apologies," and there's a fucking reason for it, because why would you apologize for jokes? It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Look at my pause game. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm so good at this.
My
This
God,
is
she's
great.
even got wrinkles in her goddamn DSLs.
I wanna. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'm not drunk enough yet for that.
No, I'm the one who says that which shall not be said.
But I was gonna say I want a wrinkle fucker, and that's weird. I don't know. I shouldn't say those types of things. That's
But here's the thing: is it weird because it's a weird thing to say, or is it weird because it brings you back to weird places? There we go. All right, let's continue with the video.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Look, I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. He's a bully. I've dealt with older white guys trying to keep me down my whole life, my whole career.
Sexy. Tell me more.
I'm
my
a
God.
woman in a very male-dominated field. I love what I do. I love making people
Nylon
laugh more than
ropes or
anything
steel
in the
cuffs?
world. And I have learned over the years that sometimes when you do stand-up, and I've done it in a war zone, and I've done it at Walter Reed Hospital, and I've done it at Carnegie Hall. Sometimes people want, a joke
Carnegie
that's
Hall,
out
man.
there and a little
Goddamn
crazy.
Taliban are all over that bitch.
Oh, I know. It's stunning and brave, Kathy Griffin. Stunning. And brave.
No, I mean honestly, it is a what? Yeah, I mean, no, wait, I don't know. No, I mean the thing is, yeah, I mean Kathy Griffin. I mean every one of her audiences is a war zone with like her hardcore fan,
Yeah.
slash uncle, having to battle back the hordes of people asking why the fuck they had to pay to get in to see this horse shit when the opening act is even funnier.
Shit. Oh, I do want to say I want to throw a bit of a shout out tonight too. So even though the VLC fucked up on me for the video, there is an amazing collaborative group that's going on right now, and it's between two brilliant creators. It's the Free Press of Kekistan and Frog Rock. And they made one of the music videos that did not fuck up 2 weeks ago. And they do a lot of really amazing stuff. You guys got to go check them out. Free Press of Kekistan and Frog Rock. They're fucking great. I just saw Free Kekistan in there telling me I got to apologize for the wrinkle joke. You know the answer to that, my dude.
We ain't
So,
apologizing.
No apologies. There are no apologies. No apologies. Not tonight.
No apologies, none. But I will say to about Free Kekistan Press and Frog Rock. You guys might produce comedic content that comes under fire from certain elements. You might perform in a war zone that is known as the internet, but you will never know the struggle of a wealthy ginger white woman who decided she was going to hold a mock-up of a severed head and then get upset that people were making ice juice jokes about her. Allahu Akbar, Kathy Griffin. And
she's very
peace be
brave.
upon you.
She's very brave. She levels threats against fucking children.
Not a threat. Listen, it wasn't a threat. It was just a joke. It was just a meme, bro.
And
It's like
that child is a weapon of mass destruction. That child
no, he
is more real than
Honestly.
anything we found in Iraq.
Yeah, no, he's like the Black Cloud from fucking Daredevil. He's just like he needs an old blind guy to shoot an arrow into him, and then oh my god, that was just a joke, guys. But and again, yeah, I agree with the Shadow Carp. By the way, Shadowfire Carp in the super chat. She should apologize to Carrot Top for stealing his act. You know what? I think though that she has to get in line behind Copper Cab. Just saying.
We also got Anil Nair in regards to Evergreen and fuck white people. There's a lot of racial envy and jealousy. As a racial minority myself, that is uncomfortable. I agree, man. I think that would be really uncomfortable for sure.
Yeah. I mean, being it's a white people. I mean, what do we got? NASCAR and Kenny Chesney. You gonna be envious of that shit?
And here comes Honey Boo Boo. Aha! I love white culture. Holy shit. Melissa Rapp, does it have to be a choice? Don't remember exactly what we were talking about when you sent that to us, Melissa, but thank you. But you sent us another one. His act or his look?
Who's Carrot Tops or Copper Cat?
Oh, for stealing his act? No, to Carrot Top. His act or his look. I mean, she does look a little bit like Carrot Top. I would say that Carrot Top is probably a lot more entertaining and interesting to watch.
Also, despite the fact that he looks like Steven Tyler, who looks like many people's grandmothers, you know, body-wise, Carrot Top's fucking cut. Man's diesel.
You know, there's a strip club here in town that has a framed picture of Carrot Top. And he's got a stripper on each arm, and he's sporting a fucking boner in his sweatpants. Like, Carrot Top came to the strip club wearing sweatpants.
Well, I mean, at his age, he probably popped a bunch of Cialis before he got into the car, not knowing he was supposed to pop the Cialis before he went into the club. So he just showed up, and it's like, well, fuck it. I got enough money to buy these photos back off the internet. Let's go with it.
I recreationally chop up and do hard lines of Cialis myself. I can recommend it. Should we keep going with Kathy Griffin, or I mean, the whole point of this video, and I sourced this video for the format. I really want us to get to the point in which she expresses that genuine emotion. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Regarding the image that I participated in, that apology absolutely stands. I feel horrible. I have performed in war zones. The idea that
let's hammer that one home.
You know, many people
driving
think
that
of
one
this
home,
tragedy, to have been touched by this tragedy is horrifying and it's horrible. Trust me, if I could redo the whole thing, I would have had a blow-up doll and no ketchup. You know, I make mistakes. I'm an out there comedian. I'm an in-your-face comedian.
Look at how used
but I just wanted to say,
look at how used she is to the
if you don't
notion of
stand
no
up,
one laughing at her
you get
jokes.
run over.
I know.
And what's
She's very
happened
upset.
to me has never happened ever in the history of this great country, which is that a sitting president
Cry
of the
already. I'm
United
getting
States
bored.
I know.
and his grown
It's like every other time
children
I've
and the
dated a
First
redhead.
Lady
It's like, just cry already.
Personally, I feel
I've never had to
personally
work to make a
trying
redhead
to
cry.
ruin my life forever. You guys know him. He's never going to stop. I know him. Let me talk to like a camera, like I'm talking to him, and I might make a couple jokes.
Christ, like I
I'm
packed
super
groceries
nervous.
into like
Everyone's
her
pointing to the
face
camera.
today, leaving the goddamn grocery.
This one. All right, I'll sort of look in this direction. All right, so I know him. All right, so the Donald, it's me, the Kathy. And if you guys don't know this, if you meet him, he wants you to call him the Donald, which I've always thought was the weird.
He wants.
And I remember saying to him the first time, "Okay, I'm the Kathy," and that went right over his nest. Okay, that was a joke about his hair.
That was okay.
Exited.
That was
Like,
an
I was thinking-
okay joke. On like as far as Donald Trump jokes go, and we're done with this video.
Yeah,
but
we're done with
that
this.
was
It's over.
that was. See, here's the thing. Like, if she'd come out with that joke, like the joke went over his nest, and then like just Photoshop some birds in his hair, which looks like a bird's nest made of wheat. I don't know. That would have been fine, but no, bitch. You like held his severed head with the serious face.
Oh,
and here's the thing.
Let's
by the
bring
way,
that up. Let's bring that up. Let's bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right there.
We're gonna
Right there.
put this photo up. Here, the photo is up now. Now, here's the thing. If anybody wants to go and find this photo, and then just sort of Photoshop like the Allahu Akbar finger in the air with the ISIS flag, up top. I'm sure it's already been done, but
Harmful did
know,
it. Did a little bit. Harmful
All
deadly
right,
weapon.
yeah, there we go. We know this has happened. Bitch, you fucked up. And here's the thing, like, not everyone. We went over this on the last thread, I believe, last stream. Not everyone can be Anthony Jeselnik.
No.
Anthony Jeselnik is actually funny.
Mm-hmm.
You,
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Griffin, exist because people are constantly forced to ask, "What? Wait, why is Kathy Griffin a thing?"
Yeah. Why is anybody paying attention to Kathy Griffin? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, and now, real quick, $50 super chat from Nerith here. Once again, my boy, I'm working harder than 100 black mules down in Mexicono water. No clouds, no cover from the hotter than hell. No dinner, bell empty, oven. Oh, oh, he's quoting somebody and he missed some. Yeah, no
Oh.
dinner, bell empty, oven again from another bad opinion. I mean, who doesn't want the cars, money, fame, attention, bars, and what's that say, Jeff?
Come on, cummies! Come on! Damn it!
That was a good. Listen, no, I mean, dude got his fucking money's worth on that one. Let's be honest.
God, Nerith, I fucking love you, Nerith. I really do. You're a sweetheart. But God, make me say cummies. Prince Adu also sent us 20 Argentinian funny monies. Here's the stream blessing. Off to sleep now. Good night, Prince Adu. I hope you have dreams of me.
Of course, and Anil Nair came in. $5, whatever A is. I don't know what that is. Australian maybe. Funny money. Dollary dues. I will post a long ass comment explaining this racial psychosis. When you make race your identity, you tend to feel if you are good enough. I don't know where that's going. Keep spending money to get that read. I mean, like if you've got a full essay,
I think that I got it.
I didn't get it. I was too focused on not
Royal
fucking up
Blake,
the
$2. Send Wiz and Jeff to Rogan. And Joe Rogan would be great. We should go on Joe Rogan, man. That'd be great.
I would owe his fucking already woke mind.
Mm-hmm. And JT Earsley, dig your new flag, John. Jonathan Davis. Especially the 4 cummies in the top left comer. Now think of cummies every time you look at them.
Hey, look, he didn't incorporate Steel Panther.
You've just ruined the Kekistani flag for me. You realize that, right? You monster. You monster.
Only for you, though. There are millions of ethnic Kekistanis out there who still look to it and realize the diaspora might one day have a home again.
All right. What's next?
All right, real quick, $2 from Spectacular Wanderer because it just came up. This is all work. She wants the attention. Absolutely.
Of course.
Let's move on from Kathy Griffin.
Hey,
fuck Kathy Griffin.
fuck
She
Kathy
wasn't
Griffin.
funny before, and she's not funny now.
She really isn't any funnier anymore. Bye-bye, Kathy.
Nebraska more. You're welcome. We'd love to have you work in the fields with us. Work in the fields? That's part of that. That's Senator. I'm a house nigga. No, it's...
Oh!
Oh boy! Oh my god! Oh god!
I am so triggered. Oh, I'm so triggered. Ah.
How do we come back from this, Jeff?
Oh wait, no, I'm not triggered at all. Actually, I'm totally very comfortable. Actually, right now. Yeah, no, I feel good. I feel fine.
That was actually just Bill Maher doing his thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually, no. For some strange reason, I am no longer. I am no more triggered by Bill Maher saying that I am a house nigger than I am Kathy Griffin holding the severed head of Donald Trump. Like it doesn't bother me.
With the exception of two, if like you put Bill Maher's joke into some kind of context, you could kind of see how it might kind of be funny in his own head.
It was funnier than the severed head, that's for sure. But you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is?
They're funnier than a severed head. Most, some, not all, but most.
There's sometimes you can make a severed head pretty funny, but I mean, like you have to work at it. You can't just be like, "Honey, Madonna, no, like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Sorry.
Did I inspire you?
Well, here's the thing. I look forward to the day in which, for instance, hailing a cab doesn't get you in as much trouble as saying, I'd like, I want to see the day in which hailing a cab is less problematic than being like, I'd like another seltzer water, please.
Yep.
I'd be like, no, I'd like a singular just one.
All I know is the worst thing anybody could possibly do is try and hail a cab in front of the Kekistani flag. It's the worst thing you could possibly do. It's the worst thing. Don't ever do that.
King Brawley would love to stream with us someday. You know what?
Maybe you will. Maybe you will.
Maybe you will. I mean, you know, the super chat remains open.
But you know what the big problem is about this? And this is the reason why we titled this tonight. This is the main reason why we titled this episode tonight. Is no apologies. No apologies. Why in the fuck did Kathy Griffin and Bill Maher apologize for these jokes? Are you serious? Why would you do that? Why? It's not like if you look at Bill, like here, let's look at this one more time. Let's look at this one more time. Click.
Work in the field. That's part of that. That's
Look at him.
Senator. I'm a house nigga.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was saying. He knew exactly what he was saying. And Kathy Griffin was even saying before she did the photo shoot, she was like, you know, we're totally going to catch shit for this. You know, we're totally going to get in trouble for this. Like, you knew what you were doing. Don't apologize.
You know, here's the thing. There is, and I'm not a trained comedian. I mean, it'd be better to ask like Andy or even Vadim, right?
Sure.
It'd be good to ask them whether or not, like, if you make a joke that really, really sucks, yeah?
Okay, I've done that.
Is that, no, yeah, no, but as a fucking, you know, as a professional comedian, if you make a joke that genuinely sucks and it's clear that no one can get over, the question being, is it worth apologizing, not for the offense, but for having made a shitty joke? I personally, I don't even think so. And my position would be to, like, sort of, you know, it would be sort of one of the kind of thing people give you shit. Oh, they acknowledged it was a shit joke.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you make a shit joke and no one can stop talking about it,
yeah,
acknowledging that it was a shitty joke and not funny is way better than acknowledging, I'm sorry I caused offense.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No, I mean, like, you know, the worst thing a comedian can ever do, it's not offend someone. If a comic or comedian offends someone, they've probably done their job well.
Absolutely.
But if they make a joke that is not funny, that's bad. And
Absolutely.
if they do it in front of a national audience, and this is something, if you know anything about stand-up, like the stand-up, you will find, like, when you see that a stand-up comedian you know is playing in your city, right?
Yeah.
And you go to this shitty little cocktail club or this little comedy bar or whatever it is, and you watch them play their set, and you find that they're not as funny as they were in their Netflix special. That's because that tour that they're on is a fucking proving ground for their new set.
Yeah.
They're trying shit out. And if you laughed at, like, half the jokes and then the other half you didn't laugh at, you probably won't see those jokes that you didn't laugh at in the special.
Sure.
Because that's what they're fucking doing. They're building their set by testing it on you. Now, if you go on national TV, if you've got a HBO show, or alternately you get the opportunity to go and have a photo shoot and it's some kind of joke, and nobody laughs, you're fucked. Just try and be funny in the future. Don't double down and remind everyone of what a fucking retard you can be.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. So let's
now, burnout cold. I'm gonna take this bullet for you, Jeff. Burnout cold, $5. Something are on the move, something are loose.
It's Steel Panthers reference. Thank you very much for the Steel Panthers reference. God.
There we go.
Steel Panthers all on the move. Steel Panthers all loose. It's fine. I'll get the people what they want. Stephen Kretz, make a joke that really sucks. So CC, I like CC. I like CC a lot, actually.
I like CC. Yeah, I like CC too. And honestly, here's a fun thing. CC was actually, he did have the privilege of training, as did Andy Worski, actually, with Second City. And if you don't know what Second City is, that's the comedy troupe which basically makes every cast of Saturday Night Live you've ever seen.
Yep. Oh yeah.
As you know, some of them sink and some of them swim. Some of them end up on YouTube. Other ones end up in shitty Ghostbuster movies that no one likes.
And some of them end up on Saturday Night Live being not funny. Anyway, moving on. So,
real quick, the Cookie Monster gave us $10 of Canadian funny money. Oh. Hashtag no apologies for letting Jonathan Davis to get to his cummies on in public. Holy fuck, this entire super chat is nothing more than trying to trigger the shit out of you. I'm going to stop reading them all together.
I've noticed that. And $10 from Juice. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated your donation, man. Appreciate that. All right, so we got one more news article, and then we're going to get Kraut on. And unfortunately, not everything is about comedians making jokes, whether they're funny or not, and apologizing like weak-ass vaginas I shouldn't say vagina. Vaginas are pretty tough. You can fuck a vagina up, and a vagina will like be ready for another beating later. So
They
like
can pump human beings out and then retract back to a
like weak
size.
just fucking failing at their jobs by apologizing. So we'll move on from that to the other most notable thing that happened this week. Oh look.
Go to now to an
There was
account
some
from
terror.
an eyewitness of the attack, a man called Gerard.
Buzzkill.
A warning that some viewers may find some of what he describes distressing.
But this is worthwhile.
So I walk up to London Bridge, I go past the NatWest Bank, come under the train bridge. The next minute I saw a geezer on the floor going, I've been stabbed. So I looked at him, I saw blood all down him. His mate come past, someone stabbed my mate. The next minute I saw these 3 Muslim guys run up with knives. They ran up and started stabbing this girl, 3 of them. I was defenseless, I couldn't do nothing, mate. And then they attacked her, and then they stabbed another guy, I think, if I remember right. That was a bit...
I just gotta say real quick before we keep going on this dude, I think, has, prior to this, I think he has seen some shit.
Oh, he's English.
Well,
and
I
he's a
don't.
Londoner.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's a Londoner, but like, I think he's probably like, prior to this, he saw some serious shit before.
Well, no, he's
handling this really well.
Well, yeah, but not just that. But I mean, here's the thing: like, he's got that dirty London accent. He's not speaking English. He didn't come from where Emma Watson came from. He's got dirty Like, honestly, no. This probably. I'll be honest. This guy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at the bags under his eyes and the fact that, like, he was out drinking and that night like it's any other fucking night. And yeah, that's fucking English as fuck. But the truth is that probably not. I mean, like, it's probably not the first time this guy's seen someone stabbed. It is probably the first time he's seen someone fucking stabbed in the midst of a fucking terrorist stab attack.
Yeah. But he's handling it well. I think he's seen some shit before.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, a man like this, this is the man you want telling you what went down. Because he's not going to be like, oh, then my fucking mate jumped out of fucking nowhere and fucking knocked a terrorist off into the river. There was 4 of them, but you only tracking 3 of them, right? No. You want this guy, he's like, no, I've seen this shit enough times. I know how to tell you how it happened.
Yep, absolutely.
They started running up the road. I started going, everybody run, the terrorists, run, and they're stabbing everyone. So I followed them, went down towards the NatWest Bank, towards Borough Market, and then we got round there. They started running in. They ran up to, I think, the tavern. They stabbed the bouncer. They were running in all the pubs, all the bars. I can't remember all of them, but they were running in. They were stabbing everyone. I was going to people, run. I was throwing bottles at them, pint glasses, stools, chairs. I tried to help as many people as I could, but at the end of the day, I was defenseless, mate. If I'd have fell over, they'd have probably killed me.
When you're saying they were stabbing everyone, what did you actually see them do?
They were running up going, this is for Allah. When they first see him, they went, this is for Allah. And they run up, they stabbed this girl. I don't know how many times, 10 times, maybe 15 times. And she was going, help me. And I could not do nothing. I tried to help her. I threw something at him. I was a bike on the floor. I tried to pick up the chair, but he was locked to it, to throw it at him, just to get him away from her.
Yep.
Yep. And that's pretty much the sum and total of what happened this week in London.
I mean, outside like the fact that a fucking van crashed down fucking London Bridge. Now, I picked this clip myself. I put the clip together this week. I picked this one because this was a man describing what else happened.
Yeah.
And he was describing it from an eyewitness perspective. And we're not going to get too deep into this because there are so many other channels you can go to if you want people spurging out about what's what and this and that. You can go from fucking Russell Brand to Stefan Molyneux and have fun in the meantime. Right. But the fact is, this guy saw some shit. He reported it to BBC as he went on, and the fact is England needs to realize there's a fucking serious goddamn problem with radical Islam.
Agreed.
In its fucking borders. And it's not to say that all Muslims are responsible. It's to say that there's a fucking problem with radicalism and they need to stop pussyfooting around about it because people's feelings are not worth other people's lives.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. So real quick with Super Chat, then we're going to get Kraut on. We got JT Yearsley. Y'all want a single say, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't know if that's what you were implying, but I'll take a shot to that. King Brawley, Jeff, I'm going to DM you on Discord. Nick, are you on Twitter? Okay, sounds good, man. Arwieno, $6.66 to Nick. You gonna get that P.O. box set up, or am I drinking this beer? I'm still...
Happening tomorrow, brother.
All right, I'll still send you the peanut butter cigar e-juice still. Stephen Blackman, case for concealed carry. Perhaps. It's a complicated issue. We'll get into that a little bit.
Let's be honest real quick on the other thing too. I mean, aside from the terrorism, the English have a habit of stabbing each other a lot. The English are violent people. I'm not saying they're naturally violent people.
Hashtag ban the English.
Yeah, ban the fucking English, just turn it all into fucking
English control.
Northwestern Saudi Arabia or some shit. But no, Jim Jeffries, even in a recent, he had a radio interview, he was talking about a bar fight he got into in some part of England. Toured in there plenty, and he's an Australian, and Australians love fighting too.
Sure.
And he's like, yeah, the fucking English are fucking, they're violent people. They just don't, they don't have the guns the Americans have, but the Americans always wonder who has the guns, so they're not quite as violent as the fucking English. Yeah, I mean, the English, if you let the English have guns, you are going to end up having a lot more shootings, but we're not going to get into a gun debate, because it has more to do with culture than guns.
We could get into a gun debate with Kraut if you want to. I mean,
maybe. Let's bring him on and see what he has to say.
All right. Let's get on the magnificent Kraut.
Yeah, I think Kraut and Tea might actually have an opinion or two about Islamic violence.
Maybe
I don't know. I
don't know. We'll see. We'll play around with it a little bit. Hello. It is the incomparable Kraut and Tea. How are you, buddy?
I'm fairly fine. I think you can compare me to a lot of people there. I should say at the beginning that I'm stuck at my parents' place in the living room, sleeping on the couch.
Oh.
I'm sitting on the couch at a living room table that is not ideal for having a computer on, and my girlfriend is sleeping in the back on the couch, which I'm sitting on, and the window is open and I can't properly close it. So you might hear a lot of fucking birds all over the place. You might hear my girlfriend waking up, and you might hear my dad.
Yes, but the thing is,
hills are alive with the sound of YouTube saints.
And what's amazing though is, given the time difference though, like we know this is like super early morning for you, but you're still a super good buddy, and you're still coming on the show. Mad kudos.
Yeah, I mean,
I literally woke up at around 2 a.m, and I was sleeping, and within my sleep, I just suddenly remembered, fuck, I'm supposed to go on to this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that, Sargon doesn't have any excuses anymore. I'm just saying he's out of excuses.
Yeah, probably.
Welcome, Kraut. With your fucking funny ass time.
Yeah.
It's even later.
I'll get up at 2 a.m. to be with you.
Goddamn right.
I have a little disappointment though.
What's up?
I just refreshed my subscriptions. The live stream is not turning up. I think I didn't subscribe to you when I watched an episode.
Honestly, Kraut, I'm not remotely surprised, because the fact is, it's like we have on average about 2 times the amount of views per episode as we do subscribers.
2 or 3 times the amount.
Send me a fucking link. I need to subscribe. I
know. I mean,
otherwise.
if you're not subscribed to the YouTube Saints, how are you going to find all of the midweek content that we're going to tease you with in the future?
We're like the Saturday Night Live of YouTube, but we're actually funny. So I mean, you gotta like.
There ain't no token big gigantic black women here. No. ain't nobody. Oh, okay, all right. Here's the thing: is that Godzilla fan 754 has asked me to do an impression of you, Kraut. So would you read the next 2 super chats if you could?
Yeah. How does super chat work, by the way? I never got to get it working. I still need a link to the fucking stream, by the way.
Oh, he doesn't have a link to the stream. Okay, I can't send it to him. You have to do it, Nick.
I got it.
It's fine. I'll catch this up. William Amyot, Dream Team up. Now all you need is Blair. Stephen Kretz, Nick, if you want Sargon, just wait till VidCon. We know we'll be playing with Sargon at VidCon.
YouTube villains is a thing. It will happen.
Are we in, yo?
YouTube villains.
Here's a $5 to stuff in Lydia's underwear. Kraut, total smoke show. Oh.
Oh, she really is. Honestly, Kraut, I will be honest with you, and as one who, has no problem pulling trim. Good on you. I mean, if that picture of if that random picture of the Google model looks anything like your girlfriend, good on you, buddy.
Have you
Googled it and found it?
I've talked to her before.
You've seen her,
she's a lovely woman. She's very, very sweet. She's very kind.
Yeah, but
very
also,
smart.
Honestly,
Yes,
very
I think the
easy,
world of her. She's great.
very easy on the eyes, dude.
No,
That doesn't
sure.
hurt.
But
And as
so-
somebody myself, I mean, I'm told I'm very pretty on the YouTubes there. I've heard it from time to time. It doesn't hurt if you want to make a point to have people want to look at you. So Kraut.
It's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad
Voice.
idea. But I do have to ask though. So you're out of Germany now, and you are now in Austria.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Pretty much, in the
how's
countryside.
how's it going so far?
I have to move to a different place in the countryside, which sucks. I can't directly move to Vienna, which really annoys me. So I'm going to be stuck in the countryside for a couple of more months. And then I'll be moving to Vienna. And there's a really funny thing about this country, which is, this is something I never mentioned about Germany whilst I was still living there, which is that in Germany, besides the nationalsozialistische Wiederbetätigungslaws, the laws that are used to clamp down on Nazism and ban everyone who uses Nazi symbols.
Sure.
They have a section of the legal code called Beleidigungsgesetze, which means insult laws. So yeah, you can actually go to prison. Yeah, you can get fined or even go to prison in Germany for insulting someone.
What?
I
Are
never
you
mentioned
serious?
that in my videos because I thought if I were to mention that, people might actually, go through the effort to try to file some kind of lawsuit against me or whatever.
That's
So you're gonna
insanity.
you're gonna end up opening an entirely different channel soon, aren't you? Like, these are all of the people. I'm going to give the initials only, but VC at the coffee shop on the corner. You're a cunt. You need to open sooner, and I fucking will never forgive you.
The thing I wanted to get to is that in Austria, that law section does not exist. They unfortunately still have the Nazi laws, which we can
So I'm not
disagree.
allowed, you're telling me I'm not allowed in Austria still?
Well, you're not allowed to wave a swastika flag or praise Hitler, shit like that. But the difference between
the laws, the Nazis, like
that there is a big difference between Germany and Austria. The difference is, in Austria, the Austrian authorities, they only apply those laws to actual fucking Nazis, and they they care very much to only do that. I still think the laws are bullshit, but it's still preferential to what is done in Germany.
So it's almost like Austria is the ADL, while Germany is the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Nah, it's different in terms of attitude. Like I had two choices a couple of months ago. Either move to Bremen, which is like this harbor town. It's kind of, I would say it's the German version of Boston. It's in northwest Germany, harbor city, pretty big, pretty nice.
Are you talking shit about Boston?
Nah, I'm not talking shit. It's a pretty nice town, Bremen. Move to Bremen or move to Vienna. And I took a trip to Vienna to take a look at the city, look around, think about, take a look at the city and decide whether or not it's worth moving there. The thing is, I used the subway, the underground trains there, and I bought a ticket for the trains. And when the guy who checks the tickets, I don't know what the fucking English word is, the conductor, when he came around and asked me for my ticket, I couldn't find my ticket because my wallet was filled with Munich tram tickets and shit like that. So I spent fucking 5 minutes or so looking through my wallet just to find the ticket. And when I found it, I gave it to him. He clipped it off, gave it back to me. I put it back in my wallet, and then he just stood there looking down at me. But I was sitting in the train, and he was just looking down at me. And then he just said, "Sag mal, bist du behindert? You don't know what that means. Very thick accents. Imagine someone with a very thick southern accent looking down at you and say, "Are you retarded?" And that was a kind of uniform. And that's
You retarded boy.
yeah, that's the difference between Germany and Austria. People just in Austria give less of a shit about being politically correct. It's so much to the extent that even someone who works for a public business, meaning the Vienna underground trains, can actually ask someone who they don't like in their behavior, say, "Are you fucking retarded?" And that's something that you can't do in Germany.
Oh no, you will. Here's the thing: if you ever come over to the U.S., you will find in places such as, for instance, Philadelphia, or anywhere in New Jersey, or half of New York. That commonly, very common. You go to order a cheesesteak sub at Pat's in Philadelphia. If you don't know exactly what you want by the time you get to the window, the fuck you want? Oh, you retarded, bitch! All right, get the fuck back to line. Figure that shit out.
Yeah, that's the kind of attitude I like. So that's the reason why in the end I decided, yep, Vienna is where I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, here's the strangest thing. It's one of these combinations of like my own life I never thought I'd put together, but I have to say, I think Kraut and Tea would be perfect home in Philadelphia.
Why Philadelphia?
Oh, well, for the one hand, you get the people who treat you in that way. They say things such as, "Are you fucking retarded?" Just out in public. Yeah, are you fucked up? Like, you kind of retarded, boy. You don't know how to order food. Get the fuck to the back of the line. And when you get back here, know what the fuck you
No,
want.
it's not just a retarded thing. It's just the general attitude of people. Like, I watched a fucking scene from the Austrian Parliament where they debated the state visit of the Turkish president during the time, when a shitload of journalists were arrested in Turkey. And this politician went up on the stage to hold a speech, and he said, "This guy can stuff himself into the fucking Turk train and fuck off back down to the Black Sea." And that's the kind of attitude you don't find in Germany.
Yeah.
Like, people in Germany are like they really care about what they say and how they phrase things. Austrians don't give a shit. They just say what they think.
That's refreshing. That's actually that's pretty great. I think I would rather go to Austria than Germany at this point because of that. That's wild.
What
Holy
I'm doing
shit.
right now.
Fucking hell. You do plan eventually to go to London, don't you?
Yeah, emigrate to the UK within
Yeah.
the next 3-4 years or something.
I still just think you should just switch over to being a good old American boy. You can come over here. We'll shoot some guns. We'll barbecue up some fucking pork.
Well,
the
that's
way,
happening.
Jeff-
That's happening.
Yeah, Jeff, I have to wonder, though. I mean, we've got Kraut on the stream, and he's going to come over here. But here's the question. I mean, so Sargon is coming to VidCon. Are we going to drag him to a gun range?
Sargon, I don't think we'll have the time to drag Sargon to a gun range. But if Kraut was here, we would absolutely be going to the gun range. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That would be
but
amazing.
he inherited guns from his granddad, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true, and
Yeah.
I don't think Sargon's ever fired a gun, so that would actually be kind of
That's
funnier.
fun point. It's like, hey, this is what an Englishman looks like the first time they fire a gun.
Well, in my experience, a lot of English people know how to shoot guns anyway, because especially if they live in the countryside, a lot of people apparently own them illegally, just don't give a shit.
Oh.
And Brits just travel the world because they used to own the place anyway, and wherever they go in the world, they just shoot guns.
Yeah.
And honestly too, I mean, it's funny because like if any of that shit came down on America, it would be the same sort of thing. Like even like the municipal authorities would be like, "Oh, we're here to collect the guns. We're announcing our searches about 6 hours before we're gonna come in your house. So it's gonna be another 6 hours before we search your neighbor's house. Move down there."
That's how it always do that. And for our audience who are not American citizens, that is actually very, very real. That is something that happens all the fucking time in America. Like, hey, we're going to do a search and seizure of you, good old boys who have lots of guns. Here's 6 hours warning. Make sure we don't find any guns. And everybody's like, okay, and they
cops in general here,
And they
like,
never
you know,
find any guns.
what's a funny thing, like cops in general, and I've even seen it in the fucking black community. So before anyone's like, "Oh, well, you're just white privileging,"
No.
it's like the kind of thing, like patrol cops. They're really keen to tell people who aren't breaking the law to move the shit that's technically breaking the law out of their way.
Mhm.
So they'll catch someone, smoking out in a fucking street corner, be like, go on your fucking porch, go behind your fucking house, whatever. Just do this somewhere I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's usually how
Yeah?
it goes. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, but don't ask Black Lives Matter. It'd fuck their whole narrative up.
Let's catch
Anyway.
up on the super chat real quick. JT Yearsley,
Mm-hmm.
hey Nick, have you tried any Placer County brews? Which leads into, do you have a PO box?
PO box is getting set up tomorrow.
Have you tried any Placer County brews?
I don't know what Placer County is from,
No, I
but
don't know.
I'm
either.
looking forward to it.
Spectacular Wanderer, willkommen in Format. DKJ Spec Kekistan is pro Second Amendment. That's true. What up, Kraut?
Willkommen im Format. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm amazed that we're seeing Germans in the chat at, what time is it? 20 past 5 in the morning. Format is format.
Oh yeah,
Format be praised.
Let's
Format
be
be praised.
surprised that Germans are doing speed and watching YouTube.
That's what I would be doing if I was in Germany. Melissa Rapp, I wish I could stay up, but I gotta go to bed. Early flight back home. Great stuff. And later, guys. Good night, Melissa Rapp. Hope you have a good night. King Brawley, Jeff, check your Twitter. I will. Nirith, sorry for the punctuation. The full joke would have cost like $200. Y'all want a single day? Fuck, that is non-point. Got it, man. The Manhattan Project.
I'm more than open. I'm more than open to you spending the money to tell that whole joke.
I'm sure you are. The Manhattan Project, $10 for shitlords. Excuse me. For shitlords we shall be. For thee, dear Kek, for thee. I don't know what else to say. I'm just happy you're using the flag as a background, Jeff. Lol, have a good one, guys. As a guy who sent me the Kekistan flag that's behind me right now. Dead Bear.
Well, I'm going to design a new version of that one, by the way.
You should. You should.
Yeah. Something that looks more like a communist flag.
Well,
replacing the hammer sickle and sickle
Yeah,
with a kek or something.
We know, according to the Free Press of Kekistan right now, there is a war going on between the Kekistani... oh god, it's called the Anti-Normie and the race supremacists of the Kekistani people. There's a struggle going on between them right now. The
Wait
rest
a
of us
second.
don't really care.
Wait. The struggle is between the anti-normies and the racial Puritans who want to expel the normies.
Yeah, but they're both all caught up in their identity politics. So regular Kekistanis,
It's kind of like
regular Kekistanis don't care. Regular Kekistanis don't give a shit.
I know, no. Real Kekistanis don't give a fuck, but that does sound kind of like Richard Spencer and Millennial Woes having a fight over how Scottish someone can really be.
Some of our favorite people right there.
Oh yeah.
Dead Bear says, you guys are great. Crow, Nick, I caught the Nazi law joke about keeping you out. Nazi laws, Jews, I heard it. Good show. Jason Todd, Liz has a BBC, a big black cock, and won't stream. And Sargon's video on nuclear deterrent was 100% the truth. Plus, Jeff needs to do more Mr. Wiggles videos. There will be more Mr. Wiggles soon. November Mind, are anti-racism in anti-free speech laws causing true racist right to grow again? That's
someone just super chat posted the 14 words in German.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Let me see.
You want me to read that?
I want to try and read it. Wir müssen den Vorbestand unserer Rasse bewahren und auch die Zukunft arischer Kinder sicherstellen.
Oh, he actually made a mistake in his translation.
Did he?
Yeah. Well, I can read it to you, what he just posted.
Okay.
Wir müssen den Fortbestand unserer Rasse bewahren und auch wir müssen den Fortbestand unserer Rasse bewahren und auch die Zukunft arischer Kinder sicherstellen. It sounds a lot more threatening when you read it like that.
I'm a little terrified, to be honest with you.
I'm intimidated all of a sudden. Jason Todd says lit. Oh yeah. Nirith says corn. Damn it. / Riss. Oh fuck. Come on. Girl in a hat. Some money's from my favorite weekly YouTube show. Thank you very much, Girl in a Hat. I'm a guy in a hat. DK J Spec. I live by LA and have 56 guns. We can make it work. Hell yeah. Luca Blight. Love you, Luca Blight. So are the Saints.
Shitlord gun? Shitlord.
Yeah, you know, if I wasn't in the middle of moving to Vienna, I would have come to VidCon this year, but I'm going to go next year, I guess.
Don't worry, Kraut. No one will be there next year. I'm going to make it impossible for anyone.
You know what we'll do? We'll do our own con. We'll do our own con next year. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Luca Blight 69. So are the Saints the 007s of Kekistan with Kraut as their Agent Q? Oh. Interesting.
Kraut, I have yet to receive the beers you're sending me, but I will receive them.
I have to disappoint you in one regard. I drank one of the Polish ones and one of the Russians one and one of the ports.
I should fucking hope so. Good God, man. Honestly, I wouldn't trust you if you didn't.
And I drank the vodka.
That I cannot forgive.
I can send you the other bottle of vodka.
I'll send you. No, send me the empty bottle.
I like the idea. I like the idea of Kraut being our Q,
joking.
though. I like the idea of Kraut being the Q.
Send me the empty bottle.
Now, what I'm going to do for you now is buy one of each single brand of beer there is in Austria. There's a big difference. Like, you probably know this, that in Germany, every fucking county has its own brewery. But in Austria, every state. So there's only 9 beers. Yeah, okay, give me.
I want you to find me Austria's best impression of actual whiskey.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Interesting. That would be interesting.
I want to see what Europeans think whiskey ought to taste like.
You're not going to get a good European whiskey. Like, everyone fucking knows that it's just schnapps, brandy, schnapps.
Whiskey. Yeah, I'm asking for basically grain alcohol with food coloring at this point. That's what it would come to.
Just want to know what it's like.
Let's give that a shot. I'll be like, why does this taste bad gin? Oh,
there's actually going to be a Kekistan. Meaning this July I'm going to go to London, and we'll have a meetup with me, Yuzalu, Zargan, and a couple of other people.
When is it? When are you going to do that?
This July.
This July? Whoa,
Yeah.
I don't think I can pull that off. That would be great, though. Holy shit.
Well, a flight to Los Angeles is 1,400 euros.
That's about how
So
much
that's a
it is
month's
for me.
income.
That's about as much for me to get over there. So yeah, I feel you. I feel you. We'll plan for next year for sure.
And it doesn't even fly directly to Los Angeles from where I live. I have to take a fucking trip to Amsterdam to fucking get the plane.
I'll say this much. If anybody would like to see me there, you can go to my PayPal and give me apparently $2,265 for a round trip. And then I might be able to make that. No, I'm sorry. No, you just have to give me $1,500 because it's in July, but you have to do it right now.
By the way, should probably make mention of this. Since you had such an amazing, successful campaign to get to VidCon, maybe we will actually chop up the super chat this month.
Oh yeah, by the way, I should maybe, since you mentioned your PayPal, I should show myself. A lot of people were disappointed when I set up a PayPal and managed to hide my real name. You're not going to find out who I am if you donate money to me to PayPal, but I'm going to give you this little insight now. My first name is Joseph.
Yes.
And my friends call me Joe.
Yep.
And his last name is Mengele.
I'm not going to give you my last name yet.
Veteran Sniper says, praise Kekistan and praise the format. Praise the format. Shadowley, my dude. Drax Kekistan. Oh, Drax Kekistan did the terrible translation. Ideological limbo. 20 for each. Oh, wow. Shit. $60 of Canadian funny money. $20 for each of you to acquire some Rakja plum brandy. Get some Balkan in you. Also, show me your jits. You're denying me my cummies. Do you need some nipple? Do we need We need a little.
Listen, if you really want to see my nuts,
Little-
you go
little
over to
nibble,
the
yeah.
cunt
It's
stream.
fine.
And this is not promoting them as the undersubbed, but the cunt stream. If you go through all 190 hours of their content, you will find a portion in which I decided to troll their stream with my nuts. You'll
Yep.
find my scrotum hung
I've seen
out.
it.
Chat,
I've seen
chat
it.
now thinks my name is Joseph Stalin. Okay, hey chat, I'm going to make you this offer. For a $50 donation to this super chat to these two magnificent gentlemen, I'm going to type in my full name in the chat and you can see it.
Oh shit.
And I won't say it on the stream,
Oh.
but you'll be able to see my full name.
Gotta hope at this point there's some fucking
Oh damn.
EIU fanboys out there who really want this shit to happen.
Their dicks just got rock hard. Shit. We got Arwinyo Kekistan 2018. We'll see, maybe November Mind. Kekcon guys got distracted on my last question. Really? Let me find out what your last question was. Shit, I have like 2 computers right here. Son of a
$2
bitch.
from Neareth says Kraut's last name.
His question was, are anti-racism in anti-free speech laws causing true racist right to grow again? What do you guys think?
Yes, without a doubt.
I would agree. I think it probably is. Absolutely. Like the basic idea of anti-racism is basically facilitating, like, in a really strange way, racist ideology to blossom. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's like the more you rally against something, the more you're going to feed it, the more you give power to it. There was a guy on Twitter today who was saying the best way to defeat racism is we have to stop saying racist words. That's fucking stupid.
We have to stop saying racist words like, that's racist. What we need to do is, honestly, and this is something I have really held close to my chest for a while. If we want to end racism, fuck the hell out of racism. And that means go and find yourself someone you're going to breed with, someone you dig and really want to get down with, who's a different race, and then just, like, impregnate them.
Yep.
Or get impregnated by them. But don't fuck them up.
Raise a kid. Raise a kid as a single mom to fight race. Oh, fuck. Someone just posted it.
Oh.
No.
Someone gave you $50.
Michael Gable.
Oh, Michael.
Okay,
I
okay.
love you, Michael Gable.
But hang on. Before we get to that, let me point out the best ways. There are 2 means by which we will get past racism. That is jokes and fucking.
Yep.
Jokes will get us over all of these retarded notions about, I can't say this or that. Because eventually, you're just going to get to them because they're funny. But fucking will make the most beautiful golden brown people you could imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, because you posted it, here you go. Here's my name. For once, during this live stream in the chat, my real full name. Here you go. Oh, it's not full. I forgot one of my middle names. But yeah, I have 2 middle names. But never mind.
No.
What are you? You're secretly Spanish, aren't you?
I knew he was. I knew he had that Latin heat to him. Like, you know, Kraut's real last name is like straight Portuguese, like straight Portuguese. You know? Absolutely.
It's not Portuguese. My last name is fucking English as fuck.
It's so Portuguese. Come on, don't fuck up the illusion because we don't have the chat on this stream. Only people who get to watch this live get to see it.
Castorado, are you serious? Joseph Castorado, you don't know, you're not Spanish, are you?
Oh man. Okay.
Whoa, that was weird.
Bad Cujo.
Kraut's laugh actually transitioned into your laugh so perfectly.
It's because we're soulmates.
We have to edit that out, I guess, to use it later.
Me and Crowder soulmates. That's all there is to it. We're soulmates. Seriously. Bad Cujo at Jeff just became a patron. Make more pseudoscience videos. There's one coming out tomorrow. Thank you very much. At Nick, I'll Patreon you when you become funny.
Did you not catch my live stream last night? Holy, oh, god damn it!
Rapier Wit, $1. Thank you very much. Dead Bear, Knob Creek Single Barrel. That's a good fucking whiskey, as it were. It's as far as whiskey goes. Neareth Kraut's last name is Merkel. Figured that. Obviously, Michael Gable, go for the dogs, have some beer and taco money on me. Thank you, Michael. Michael's a great dude. He gave me he gave me Fantastic Four number 50 for my birthday. I am so gay for you, Michael. It's ridiculous. Kingsley Abraqua. You guys make my Sundays. Oh my god, this scotch. This scotch is fucking me up.
Abraqua.
You guys make my Sundays. When I drive self-driving cars for work, I always hop on to chill with the Saints. Yes! Also, Cummy Bears and Kraut and Tea. God damn it, shut up. Kraut actually did it from Skylar Knight. The absolute madman respect. Absolutely.
You know what? From now on, you can call me Joe on live streams. I think with that out of the way, with people calling me Joe, I don't think I would mind it that much.
God,
it's like a call me Caitlyn sort of thing. But this is actually more stunning and more brave. It's way more stunning and brave.
Joseph,
I woke up my girlfriend.
Joe,
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. I want you to know, though, no matter how many people you run over, I hope your girlfriend never leaves you.
She's pretty angry.
Is she pretty angry?
She was angry that I woke her up. Yeah.
Oh, give her our best. She is such a sweetheart. She's a really nice.
She stormed out of the room to go to the bathroom and get some of the bitch for trouble now.
Oh no. Well, before everything gets crazy, let's move on. Whoa! Oh my God, that was fucking nuts. Let's move on to our next segment of our stream. Let's do the undersubbed and the oversubbed. Sounds good, yeah? Y'all?
Yeah, that's good for me.
There we go. I just realized, like, how I have this set up, Nick. The blue bars. There we go. Okay, I got that fixed. Okay, we're good. So our undersubbed for the week is an amazing woman by the name of IsethOriginal. She is the partner in crime to legendary YouTuber Logic. And
let me throw out this too. I really hope all of you, all 874 of you, go and subscribe to her, just so that we can show that we have more sway than Logic.
It's the power of the format. And that's the thing too. Logic, if you're watching, and of course you're watching, because everybody watches our show. Everybody from Donald Trump down to Rob Schneider, and nobody gives a shit about Rob Schneider. Fuck you, Rob Schneider. Watches our show, of course. Logic, of course, is at some point going to have to be on the show, but we are going to have to rub the salt on the wound that we're going to give your partner a bigger boost than you did. It's going to have to happen.
I'm going to give my personal, undersubbed account, as always, is Wosley. You probably had him as an undersubbed account before.
We did Woz like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But you can't bring him up, and at least in my opinion, I can't bring him up often enough. He's very undersubbed. Go subscribe to Wosley.
Agreed. Woz is great. But this week, we're going to watch a little bit of IsethOriginal. So let's see. You have the My Circle open, right, Kraut?
Yep, have it open.
Let's do it.
Hello everyone! Today I'm replying on behalf of Logic to a video directed at him by a YouTuber.
Oh, we have an echo like a motherfucker for somebody.
Sorry, that was me by mistake. It's off by me.
There we go.
YouTuber called Caramel Corn. Caramel Corn? Let me Google that. Oh, candy popcorn! Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. So, Logic told me to reply on his behalf because, well, I could tell you that it is because our great reptoid overlord with his super demonic cold black heart feels bad about replying himself, but that would break the fourth wall. So instead, I pretend that he has no time.
And I want to make mention real quick before we keep going on this too. So a few months back, some of you might remember that there was a massive shit show that happened in the YouTube community because of a certain app. A certain app, you know.
I'm not going to say that the meme storm was amazing, but it is one of the seminal moments of my YouTube career. The fact is that a few months back, a particular social media app made its way to certain YouTubers who unquestioningly decided they would take contracts with this social media app, in which case they would say how wonderful it was.
For money.
God damn.
But
and then following that, one of the biggest, let's call them celebrity proponents of this app, decided they were going to get really kind of butthurt about the fact that other YouTubers were doing well by offering really common, very, very, they were offering commentary, but it was of a very solid variety, let's say, because you're trying to be a skeptic, you might as well be skeptical about some things. But I'm not gonna say, listen, hey, you guys are laughing and shit. I'm not here to say that Armored Skeptic is a sellout shill who maybe necessarily doesn't have an original idea in his fucking head, and he's gonna coattail us and hoping his YouTube channel will allow him to replace all of the shingle in his roof. But I'm going to say yes, but no. I'm not going to say Armored Skeptic's a sellout, and I'm not going to say that Shu is hitching the wagon to a Brangelina bullshit fucking thing. I'm not going to say that. I'm not that guy.
It's good that you wouldn't say that.
I'm not going to say that, but what I will say is that Logic put out really good content, but he doesn't need my help. But his girlfriend here, she puts out fucking. Here's the thing: Bearing's content is funny. Sugar Tits content is better. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I can't even remember his name. Yeah, homeboy. He does good shit. His girlfriend does better shit. Go and subscribe to her.
I was just going to say that during that whole debacle, IsethOriginal made the best video about the whole situation. That's all I was going to say.
I didn't even watch that video. You should link me to it so I can watch it later on.
Was
Iseth actually made a video on that debacle.
She did. She did. And out of all of them, and here's the thing, is so obviously, there's one name that rises up as the critical name in the whole shit show that happened. Harvard opinions of God is God, blah blah blah. But like he did good, he did really good. But as far as a takedown goes, as far as an absolute bringing the hammer, logical a deconstruction of how fucked it was, nobody, and I mean nobody, beats what IsethOriginal did. It was absolutely incredible, and nobody saw it. Because nobody subs to IsethOriginal because they just don't know who she is. And she's so fucking good. She's incredible. Let's play a little bit more.
Hopefully the volume level's okay.
Sounds good from here, Mr. Candy Popcorn person. Bring it on.
The Logic asked me 2 questions. He asked me, is my faith fact-based or purely emotional? For me, that depends on what you would consider facts.
Facts are, or at least ought to be, facts for everyone. Something that is objectively proven to be true, no matter what the person thinks. For example, humans need oxygen to live. That is a fact. You can make several experiments and measure it to objectively prove it to be true. And it will be true no matter if you believe in it or not. So, do you have such facts?
I have my own set of facts that I think leads me to believe what I do. You may disagree with them.
I have my own facts.
I'm going to lay them out. What I
have the best facts. They're terrific.
In other words, you have things that you consider factual and other people don't. That means that either you believe something to be factual that isn't, or other people believe something to not be factual, even though it is. Well, that's an easy one, luckily, because opinions don't matter. All that matters is evidence. So let's test your facts and see the evidence behind it and find out if they are, in fact, a fact.
I believe. I know that sounds emotional.
She's savage, dude. She's absolutely savage. She's absolutely great. I love Iseth. She's incredible. She recently did a collab on Steve Shives. A collab. She recently did a collab with Anti-Sleeper, who we featured. I think was that last week that we featured Anti-Sleeper.
Oh man, I'm due to do a collab with her. I fucking forgot about making it. Oh, this is embarrassing. I need to write her. Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's like you're a bastard.
But no, IsethOriginal is absolutely incredible. She's absolutely incredible. She's one of those people who she does do like static avatar style like response videos and whatnot, but she brings a type of comedy and a type of like biting commentary to everything that she does. She's absolutely incredible. So please, for the love of fuck, everybody, you gotta go sub to IsethOriginal. She's incredible. If for no other reason, then we get to rub it in on Logic when we finally get him on this program.
More importantly, you can rub it into Armor Checkler and Shlomo and Head.
Listen, I'm not saying that faulty Brangelina bullshit of I'm going to put out a video every 3 months is actually going to carry a channel. I'm not saying. Also, I'm not saying that forging a fucking bullshit middle road position between things to avoid actually defining a singular position on a matter. I'm not saying that any of that's wrong. It is wrong. But I am saying that if you're sub to Logic, and Logic is honestly, like these days, the atheist YouTubers, what is it? It would devolve to what? TJ versus Steve Shives? Go find yourself some Logic. It's worth a while. And his girlfriend there, his other half, very much worth subbing to. And if you're not really convinced by that, well, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. Give me more money. I'll say something fun. But in the meantime, here's the fun thing.
I almost just knocked over the whole like equipment for this entire stream.
What is the fun thing? What is the fun thing?
The bucket.
The bucket.
What about the bucket? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you talking
I didn't
about.
use that. No, I didn't. Okay. All right. So,
Iseth is part of a group of people, like, to which not just Iseth, but there's a group of people on YouTube who have been lumbering around the 5,000 subscriber area, where you just wonder why the fuck don't these people have more subscribers than me?
Sure.
And Iseth is definitely a case of that.
Yeah.
Iseth is someone who puts a lot of effort into her videos. And Iseth and Logic are a perfect team. They're a far better YouTube couple than Shlomo and Head and Armor Checkler. That for sure. And yeah, you should definitely go and check out their channel.
They're really sweet people. They're really, really legitimately nice people. Absolutely. And
they're not as arrogant. They're like really down to earth. If you talk to them, like if you have only 200 subscribers and you somehow manage to get into contact with them through a live stream or someone you know, they will take the time to talk to you.
Yeah, they're really sweet people. They
don't look down upon people.
They're really sweet people. It's
they're down to earth.
They're down to earth. We should actually try and get Logic onto this show. That would be a lot of fun. Let's catch up real quick. We got November Mind, have a week of under 10K sub guests, praise format. Are we in-o? Joe came out of the identity closet. Oh no. Oh no. Wrath of Controversy. Love your stuff, Joe and T. Would be fun to have a cunt stream with you. I guess that's a formal invitation for you to go on the cunt stream.
Sure, I'll give you my Skype.
That girl, I love that girl. By the way, everybody go sub to that girl. That girl is a great fucking YouTuber. She's incredible. If I actually wanted to dox myself, I'd donate on the stipulation that you properly pronounce my Swedish last name. You're Swedish? I take it back. I don't like that girl anymore. Now that I know that she's Swedish. I'm Finnish. I can't like her anymore. It's a racial thing. I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't like that girl. I'm just fooling. Actually, I love that girl. Michael Gable, please speak candidly about the situation. I think we spoke very candidly.
We gave you our candid opinions. Candidly.
Selrin, so is it Joe and Kraut or Joe and Tea now?
Oh, you can choose yourself.
Okay.
As you wish.
That's very kind of you. Snubberith 13. With this, you are my shill. Nick, sign my contract. You have to sign this contract, Nick.
I will eagerly await the contract.
Okay. Liberative, $5 for the casual rent, calling the armored skeptic Spade, the pathetic Spade that he... Oh, jeez. You guys are going to get me in so much trouble. I'm hanging out with all these people at VidCon. You know that, right? Like, I have to look...
I have no problem. Here's the thing, too.
I have to look these people in the face.
I have no problem explaining my shit talking to their face, so long as I remember it.
It's very convenient. Page reveals, between Kraut and Iseth, I'm going to have multiple eargasms. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Neareth, Nick, what year and size is your Virago? He's got a vape, because he's just that cool.
Late 80s and very big, my dude.
Girl in a hat, get IsethOriginal on the Saints first. I think that's a good idea. Mojo Mancer, we need a final solution for the Joish problem.
Oh, yes, we do indeed. We do indeed.
And misogyny. Fabulous as always, darlings. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. You're beautiful people. You're beautiful. So,
on to the cringe.
No, we got to do the oversubbed. The oversubbed.
Oh, god damn! I didn't even think of that.
Yes, this is, and so like usually when we look for the oversubbed, usually we're looking for something that is going to be like massive. We want to find a massive YouTuber that just does really fucking ridiculous, stupid shit. This guy only has, what is it, 55,000?
More than I have, which is itself an
oversubbed.
But this is fucked. Actually, this is really legitimately fucked. So, what's the name of this channel, Nick?
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Zachary K. Hubbard. Zachary K. Hubbard. So
yeah,
here you go. Let's watch this.
Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's June 3rd, 2017. It's being reported that there's a major act of terrorism in London at the London Bridge. What I'm here to tell you is this is a planned stunt by the government and media for the sake of the New World Order agenda, which is intimidating the people of the world into thinking there's an Islamic terrorist threat around every corner.
Oh.
I thought these people were gone. I thought they had died out.
No.
Like
No, Kraut, you have to realize Paul Joseph Watson is an actual news source now. Yeah, no, you have to accept the fact.
Yeah, you're pointing into the right direction. When people like Alex Jones and Paul Joseph Watson are considered to be legitimate news sources, we shouldn't be surprised that crazies like these crawl out of the woodwork to spread their bullshit, and people actually take them fucking serious.
Exactly. No, this is the new punk rock. This is the new fucking alt media. If you don't trust the Washington Post or CNN, well, you have to go to people like this. This is where
you find your truth.
No, it's funny as fuck, but it's also fucking. It pisses me off.
It's actually not funny. I don't find it hilarious
it's
because
not funny.
If this guy has 50,000 subscribers, keep them in mind, that's 50,000 people who think that the gibberish this guy spouts has some kind of validity.
Hey, Kraut, let's give this some credibility. Let's say at least 10,000 subscribers. Subscribe for the lulz, right? Like let's listen to what this fucking halfwit has to say.
With
Yeah?
the March
That's all
22nd,
he fucking has.
2017 London attack in front of Parliament, which was the same
Well,
type of ritual.
there's something that
the same
we might
type of
disagree
ritual.
on.
Hey, hang on. Let's listen to this.
Okay.
This slackwit's fucking take on what happened.
Of stunt. All of these incidents, ordeals, are planned and coordinated by the numbers. I want to remind you on March 22nd, 2017, on display at the site of the false flag sponsored hoax that it was, there was the Freemason helicopter, London Freemasons, the Freemason compass and square. Look at this. From March
Freemason
22nd
helicopter
to
rides.
today, June 3rd.
Freemason helicopter rides, my dude. Freemason helicopter rides.
Date of the London Bridge incident is 74 days later. And in the language of gematria, the practice associated with Kabbalah, the Jewish
language of what?
mysticism that
Jumanji?
God created the
What
world
was
with
it?
language.
Gematria, Jumanji. In the practice of Jumanji, my dude. Let's
language when God merged the letter with the number. In the language of gematria, which is also relevant to Freemasonry, which has its
Jumanji.
history and its secret symbolism based in Kabbalah in the Old Testament. In this language, London sums to 74. So does Masonic. So does Jewish. This is a Jewish practice.
Oh.
Masonry is
Oh.
Judaism for the Gentiles.
Oy
based
vey.
Jews did it.
Jewish history. And again, Jewish mysticism, which is Kabbalah. Notice the word gematria and English sum to 74. If you study this language, it'll make sense why these numbers are chosen.
I have to say, it says Gematria is the killing name. That's not the killing name. Muad'Dib is the killing name. I'm sorry. Just get on my fucking level, dude. Get on my level.
You actually see things that make sense in this. That are somehow coherent. I just listened to this and I can literally feel my brain cells exit my body through my nose.
Let's try. Let's give. Let's just give him a second. Hang on. Let's see if he. Oh fuck me.
7
dead.
and 4 special numbers. 7 represents complete. 4 represents foundation.
Are we having a laugh?
7 is the 4th prime number. These are special numbers. These are foundational things to the powers that shouldn't be, who run this world with just this type of stuff. Staged terror to scare the world, to intimidate them for the sake of a banker tyrant agenda. And everyone who lives anywhere but under a rock knows that this world of banking is run by Zionist Jews. And again, we're talking about Jewish.
Oh my
Masonic
God, we
practices,
found
which are
Paul
pretty much
Atreides.
one and the same thing. And to be clear, we're also
Why
talking about
isn't
the
it
false.
pausing? Pause.
He is our Muad'Dib. Motherfucker is Muad'Dib. God damn, I can't clap hard enough. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Here's the thing. You know, here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing. You all love YouTube Saints, and it's a wonderful channel. Yeah, we have less subscribers than this guy.
Yeah. This dude has 55,000 subscribers. That's too many. That's too. And he puts out like fucking 7 videos a day.
That's
what,
why-
really? Well, that's how
That's-
you get 50,000 subscribers, because
No.
you attract all the crazies around the world.
No,
I
I
mean,
know.
Alex Jones also releases, what, 8 videos per day, 10 videos a day?
Yeah, easily, easily.
This is why I chose him. I chose him. You are chosen.
Mm-hmm.
You are chosen, my son. You are chosen to be the oak sub of the week, because you honestly, like, beforehand I thought what's her name, the Daddy of 5 obsessed
Honey
chick.
Boo Boo. No, let's not bring no names, no
No,
names, no
I
names,
know.
no names.
But here's the thing, I thought that putting out like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 videos a day about a topic. That was a lot. But then this guy, he shows up and go and look. Please go and look.
You could see it. You could also look at it from another side. You know, what happens when a person starts having a crack habit and then, you know, puts the things that he sees how the world works into YouTube videos. Oh, not crack habit. I meant meth habit. Because this is the kind of nonsense you start spouting when you have a meth habit. This is like basically, you know, everyone knows the homeless guy at the street corner in their town who talks about how the Jews ruin plastic bags or some other nonsense. And that's just happens to be one of these homeless guys with the channel.
Here's the thing. I mean, like, YouTube really is like
that was not a joke, by the way. That was not a joke, by the way. There was a homeless woman who lived close where I lived. And every time her plastic bags ripped open, she started screaming that the Jews make the plastic bags thinner so that they rip up.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
Think of that, what you make.
Oh my god, that is so hard. Nope.
Oh my god.
No, okay.
Oh my god.
Format, Jeff. Format, come on.
All right, format. Okay, so super chat real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nerith, my KZ750 is older and bigger. I don't know what a KZ750 is. Are we in? No. Oversubbed Matthew Goddamn Santoro. We'll get to it at some point, for sure. Maybe we'll do the oversubbed when
Holy shit, I forgot he even existed.
Maybe we'll actually be recording Matthew Santoro at VidCon, and we'll be like, this motherfucker is oversubbed. We'll see.
No, we will get him to... like sip shots, be like, hey, no, I know.
Too many subscribers. Fuck you.
Oh my god, you got so many subscribers. How do you deal with it? Here, have a shot to like deal with that.
Ghost Dog.
Like you got so many people asking you questions. Here, have another shot and deal with it.
Ghost Dog.
Okay, now speak honestly on camera.
Ghost Dog 999. We got say happy birthday to YouTube Sevi Rose. Happy birthday to Sevi Rose. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Honestly, go and subscribe to Sevi Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Two V's. Sevi Rose.
SEVVIEROSE. Go find Sevi. Subscribe.
Alex W. Is this god of Tiamat possessing someone? I don't know. Selren, Nick, you say that Jeff always outpaces you, but I think you are doing just fine tonight. I didn't catch it live, but congrats on finishing the book. Congrats on finishing the book to Nick. Nick did finish his book.
Congratulations to finishing your book.
Yes.
I saw your messages when you told me about that.
It's not even my book. That's the wonderful thing.
Well, but you still finished it. Snabiria13, Hail Zionism, hashtag woke, hashtag Freemasons. Stephen Kretz, this guy just said, blame das Juden. And that's true. That's true. He did just say that. So next up we have, ladies and germs, we're going to get to our cringe of the week.
Still the format. Okay. You cannot disrupt the format.
No. Cannot disrupt the format. So next
no
up,
matter how drunk I am.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you, Nick, but I am pretty tossed actually at this point. This scotch is kicking my ass. I am a little.
I got scotch on the idea that I would. Jeff has scotch. Must drink scotch. Hey, I'm gonna get bourbon aged beer.
Can you pat Kraut on the top of the head real quick?
Do it. Come on.
Pat him on the top of the head. Pat him on the top of the head.
Is this something you want to say as you do that?
I'm looking.
Just pat Kraut on the top of the head. Do I need to here? I'll give you. Okay, here. Hang on, because I'm the producer of this. I got this. So this is what I'll do. I'll do this. And I'm gonna share screens so you can see what's going on right here. So just pat Kraut right on the top of the head. You see it?
I'll make some patting sounds.
No,
wait.
not there. What are you doing?
Wear your glasses right now.
I need to bring Skype up.
Why does this have to be so complicated?
Big.
I need you to pat Kraut on the top of the head. I'd do it,
Pat
but I'm
me on
on
top of the head. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's good. That's good.
Wait.
That's good.
Hold on. I'll put my finger in him. Wait.
Into my brain.
Never mind. That ain't sexual. Come on.
Yeah.
Continue on.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Nothing
Cool.
sexual
All right.
about that.
No, nothing sexual about that at all. It's good.
Yeah, just wait until next year VidCon. Your girlfriend can get all kinds of upset because pegging was something she was really into, but then I happened.
Moving on. Time to go to the cringe of the week. Holy shit fucking Christ. All right, let's go. Let's double barrel.
Ho ho! These racist teachers have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist teachers have got to go! Black power! Black power! What about our protection right now? Fuck you and fuck the police!
Fuck the police!
This is the most violent fucking system to ever breathe! Not an accident that all of our administration is white. Right. It's not an accident. That shit is systematic as fuck. So while we sit up in here, I said
Today's cringe of the week goes to Evergreen College. Thank you very much. You amazing shit fucking garbage fire of a
you should
fucking
really go watch,
college.
You should really go watch Joe Rogan's podcast with the Bernstein with the professor.
Yeah,
Bernstein.
with Bernstein, yeah.
Not Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Amazing.
Bernstein,
Amazing conversation.
Yeah, this has been the top topic of this week, despite there being a terrorist attack and all other stuff. That has been pretty much the top attention of everyone, and for good reason, to be honest, because I think we're starting to see academia having enough of these people, having enough of this postmodernist gibberish.
This is absolutely
something
ridiculous.
Yeah, and this is something I actually like. I brought up in my own last live stream of video, which was that this shit is on its way out. I mean, they've gone too far. Like, yeah, they've got, their allies in academia. They've got their allies in they've got their allies in no. Come on, you can do better than that, Marty. Come on. You've been drinking too. But these people are on their way out. They're done. Well,
they're not necessarily done, but they you can see that they notice that they're losing, and now they're lashing out harder, more viciously than ever before.
Violently.
I mean, have you heard what they did to the college professor, to the college president? What was it? They pretty much he couldn't go to the fucking bathroom on his own. That, by the way, is sexual assault.
Yep.
Sexual harassment, not sexual assault. It's sexual harassment.
Yep. Absolutely. They cornered him. So they at one point they cornered the teacher, Weinstein. Weinstein. And he did not call campus security. He didn't call them at all. He was just kind of like, okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to address what they're talking about. That's fine. Other people had to call on his behalf to get security up to talk to these people and be like, you need to like give this man some space. Can you imagine what a toxic atmosphere this is, where you're an educator and you're tasked with teaching somebody biology? You have a bunch of uppity fucking millennials that randomly are so inundated with social justice that they want to go and yell at their teacher and then try and make demands of their teacher that they should all get A's because they didn't do their homework, but they yelled at the teacher. Like, they need a fucking...
There's a different point to make, which is this the end of the private university system? Because people have to see this, parents of students have to see this and think to themselves, what the fuck am I paying for?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What are they learning? What are they learning?
I encountered, when I went through the Twitter hashtag, I encountered one apparent parent of a student there complaining that free speech is being controlled by a Zionist conspiracy or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But a majority of parents, I believe, see this stuff and think to themselves, well, what are we paying for? What are we putting our kids into? Because in the end, you know, these safe spaces and all this nonsense are luxuries that only a private university system can afford. In a public university system where everything is financed by the taxpayer,
Sure.
that would be a luxury. That would be something that you'd have to explain to the taxpayer. And we're seeing not just the collapse of the private university system, but maybe the entire college system in the United States. People have got to see this and think, what is wrong with higher education in the United States?
Absolutely.
And here we are.
Absolutely.
Oh, and the fun thing is too, though, is that we have to hope that maybe people will be like, maybe I should go into trade school. Maybe I should learn how to build a house.
Maybe I shouldn't go for my gender studies course over
Maybe I
Evergreen.
shouldn't. Yeah,
Evergreen
maybe
University.
Study shit, like, you know, maybe like the whole notion of the patriarchy is what keeps.
And more importantly, maybe I shouldn't donate to an institution that creates such monsters, that furthers such monsters,
Well, you know,
that
and
cuddles such monsters.
We've seen the blowback, because like Mizzou was a really good example. Like last year, Mizzou was like the big
Evergreen is a
stomping ground.
public institution.
It is absolutely a public
Fucking
institution.
hell.
Yeah.
So your tax money pays for this shit.
Yeah, no,
Jesus
here's
fucking
the thing.
Christ.
Here's the thing. If you want, like, especially, like, I'm not a fan of Trump or the Trump era, but if you could think of one thing in the Trump era of public institutions, which was defunded, tell me Evergreen isn't that after this show of like, oh my god, I get to live in a dorm and I have private police protecting me, but I still think at any moment I'm gonna be shot by a goddamn motherfucking police because I had some dumb motherfucker on the internet tell me that. Honestly, go fuck yourself.
I had a conversation with someone else.
I hope every one of these protesters in this little gaggle here who decided they were going to make the administration feel small, I hope at the best. I really want them to give me my Big Mac.
Sure.
Why? I had a conversation with someone else who over Twitter who asked, is this the result? Is this the first generation of uppity? You know, the kind of people, you know, the people who were raised in wealthy families who then, you know, come out of these families acting like absolute fucking twats, believing that they own the world. Is this the first such generation of African Americans, of black people in the United States? Is it what we are seeing here? The first generation of wealthy brat black Americans?
Yes, we are.
Maybe.
Yes. No, not maybe. Yes, we honestly are. These are like, I hate this, because honestly, you would hope that the first generation of the children of black wealthy families would go into college and say, you know, I'm going to try and be the best thing I can be. But instead you find this entitled fucking activism shit. And the worst part is, too, it's not from black families. Like, the majority of these activists, if you look, they're white. These are white kids saying to themselves, holy shit, I can totally buy MLK's fucking legacy if I just stand up and screech about white supremacy. I've worked. This is what fucking pisses me off to no end. And I'm drunk as so I'll say it honestly. This is what angers me about modern race activists.
Sure. All right.
Black people in the shit areas they live in, DC, Philly, whatever you want to call it, they have genuine gripes, real gripes. That,
Sure.
Fucking, yeah. They're never brought to bear. we never hear these from these activists.
Usually
it's about, I don't feel like I'm safe on campus. I'm going to be killed by police the minute I walk out my dorm. Go
One of
fuck
the most annoying thing is by these people. One of the most annoying thing by these people is how they refer to black people as black bodies. They're called of black bodies.
Yeah.
This is just a reference consistently to people who are being shot in the streets of Baltimore or Chicago due to the ongoing drug war.
Yeah.
And they
It's
claim
not black
these people for
it's
themselves.
black bodies. It's black bodies instead of black people.
Yeah, they're not people. They're black bodies. But more than that, though, too, these affluent kids who have the privilege. You want to talk about privileged kids? Like, what is your study? African American studies? Women's studies? Guess what? You are fucking privileged to hell and back. And these kids who are like stepping out as the modern activists, whereas there are slews of people who really ought to be given voices, but they're denied that because these little affluent cunts, they are going to be the ones. They are going to be the ones who are going to speak for this community.
Okay. There's also the sad aspect when I look at this room, Nick, when I look at that room in that video with all these people in there, I keep thinking to myself, there's an entire generation of people in the United States who have collectively decided to throw away their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because think of this, they will come out of college with absolutely no career or job, or let alone academic prospects.
No,
they are a lost generation by their own designation. And you know, the interview with Weinstein on Joe Rogan's podcast, he mentioned briefly that he has 20 students in his class. And I think to myself, what? You have a university and only 20 people study evolutionary biology.
Mm-hmm.
Only 20 people, and you have a room filled with hundreds of people who essentially study how to be a cult member.
Yep.
We don't have to wonder why the college students are so fucked.
Half the people are there to be triggered.
Yeah. They're there to be triggered so that they can rush out into the world and be like, I'm so offended by this shit. But at the end of it, like, what happens is that like, even these legitimate gripes, they'll never see the light of day, because instead you have the first generation of black activists being born from privilege themselves.
Yeah.
They have no clue what it will take to actually fix the areas that they want to speak for. It's much like the trans-trenders. Those people love to talk about trans issues and all of this shit, but they'll never actually go into what does it mean when like someone actually wants to be the other gender instead of just calling themselves such. What does it mean when they want to be that? No, you never get that. It's done. It's fucking it's trash. And this is the thing. Modern activism is garbage through and through. This is why I drink so much.
So exposition of the stream. Let's catch up with Super Chat. We got Seneca the Reader says, press your format against the screen for us, you sluts. This is my format right here for you, baby. My format. Right there. Get some format. Get some format for you. Page reveals, hey Kraut, how do you say send nudes in German? It's for research.
Pardon, I was coughing. Schick mir deine Nacktbilder.
There you go. JT Yearsley, chanting is for kindergartners. Seneca the Reader. Oh shit. Why did that get messed down? The format is systematic as fuck. Liz Reptile says only super chat I can do. A, happy birthday to Savvy Rose. Sub to her. B, format. C, cummies. D, I don't have a BBC. C, after stream my channel, guys. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I might be down for that. Lurker, Nick, please don't die. Sophie Snow, more Rick voice, please. Morty.
Oh my God, Morty!
Here we go. Here we go.
You keep trying to go on. You keep trying to save the stream. This stream is sunk. Just give it up.
Crow, what is Wizard of ASMR happening? You're welcome, chat. When are you gonna do some ASMR?
As soon as Nick is okay with it, I'll be okay with it. I haven't heard that as a suggestion yet, but yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, Nick ASMR, that'd be good.
You have not gotten a ASMR request yet?
Boxy Francis, hey, ho ho, racist screeches and a guy named Joe. That's pretty good, actually. I like that.
Hey, someone just sent me a tweet which might be interesting for you as well to share, because someone went through the effort of making this, and I think it is worth sharing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm back on Twitter.
Base Mama says Evergreen is why parents are opting for trade schools. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Milady Cleric, good evening, gentlemen. Shitlords, love 3 of you. If you do want to send me something, Kraut, you got to send it to me through Twitter DMs.
Oh, pardon me. Oh,
Yeah, no,
fuck,
it's
I
fine.
have to look you up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Jeff. Where's Jeff? Gotcha.
Stephen Kretz, bigger super chat because important. Number 1, Evergreen acceptance rate is 98.6%. 2, pick a word in the dictionary that's your major at Evergreen College. Fuck me. Sure. Arieno, Nick is going full fucking Hunter S. Thompson. I would agree. A very dead horse.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing. Very dead horse. Wiz, can I be in your top 8? I watch Kraut's vids as soon as they come out in my feed. Anyone who feels the need, follow me on Twitter. We'll release videos soon. Oh, Jeff, cummies. God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Jeff,
fucking
say Steel Panther.
No.
Come on, no, just say it and they'll be satisfied.
No. Let me show this real quick. Let me show this.
Yeah, I'm not
Something
listening
that
here.
somebody tweeted to Kraut though. It says they're coming for you at Wizard of Cause, at Jeff Holidays, and at Kraut. Watch the skies. Free Mason helicopter rides now available. Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
listen, I'm not saying give money to YouTube Saints with the words cummies, community, or Steel Panther. I'm not saying money will get that said. Except, Jeff, what did I just say?
I can't even keep up with you anymore. Ms. Creepy Crawley, how close are we to Floor Wizard of Cause? I think we're pretty close to Floor Nick. We're pretty close to Floor Nick.
You've seen me.
Spencer speaks. Most of
Hold
all,
on, wait. Do you want? How close are we?
No. We got a ways to go. Spencer Speaks says, most, if not all, of this campus outrage that has become a spectacle in the U.S. happens at publicly funded universities and colleges. I agree. And it's a tragedy that it happens this way. Midran Emery's first generation, less educated, plus worse off. Agreed. Joel Dickman, the Evergreen protesters are a bunch of wannabe commies in the most bourgeois complaints of all time. Interesting. And then we have Nirith, faggot, cunt, bitch, cum guzzling, gutter slut, half Jewish wop mutt. That would be me. And Seneca. Well, I'm half Jew, but you're full Jew, so come on, whatever.
No, I'm not. I'm half Jew too. But here,
I'm half Jew, but all black.
Yeah, I'm half Jew, but here's the thing.
Okay.
We're nowhere near Flornick yet.
I mean, I will take AJ's advice on that. Seneca the Reader says, last but not least, Kraut, please talk.
Oh my God, Worski's in the chat. Fuck you, Andy.
Andy Worski, son of a bitch. I love Andy Worski so much. I have like the biggest boner for Andy. It's amazing. Seneca the Reader says, Kraut, please talk dirty to the chat in German. Also, what would your major be if you were a student at Evergreen?
You want me to talk dirty in German?
Yes, that's what they want.
Jesus, I usually talk dirty in English. It's far more sexy. Komm her und ich fick dir dein Hirn raus, wie die kleine Schlampe, die du bist.
No. I'm at half chub. I'm at half chub. Keep going.
Nah, fuck, I'm not going to keep going.
Come on.
No, bück dich. Bück dich, damit ich dir den Hintern mal so richtig versohlen kann, du kleine Schlampe.
I know what book dish means, so I'm kind of
Yeah, everyone does.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Spuck dich, mein Führer. No, that's fantastic. Okay, well, so that's a fantastic way for us to end this podcast. We hope everybody's had a fantastic time. We have had a fantastic time. Nick's fucking wait, I gotta point this way, the right way. Nick is fucking disabled. Nick is done. Nick's done. Kraut's just waking up. I am about to fall the fuck over. We have been your YouTube saints. We are your antiseptic to the cancer, the vileness of YouTube culture.
But we must go out on Kraut giving his best. Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Ooh, that's good.
Kill it.
Ooh, that's good. All right.
Scheiße.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Have a good
everybody.
night.
It was fun. Bye. Scheiße.